What's up guys, today I'm back with another video, and if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you're like me. It takes around 3 days to make a heavenly potion, and you want to speed up that process. So I'm going to give you some really great tips on how you can easily get heavenly potions for yourself. With these methods, I was able to at most to get over 10 heavenly potions in one day. Also, make sure to stick around until the end to know what one of the best methods are for getting heavenly potions. And another quick note, I will also be popping some heavenly potions as well as some godlikes and other bounded. So let's get started with that, and let's get started. With number 1, which is AFKing overnight. So if you want, that is how most people and other major YouTubers you see pump out tons of heavenly potions and bounded potions and all of that other stuff. That's because they AFK overnight. And basically, when you AFK overnight, you just leave your Roblox tab open of just your character rolling while you sleep, and you're able to get. I just got something that was super random, but basically that's how a lot of the major streamers and others just get the heavenly potions that they want, and then they pop it, and then everyone acts so surprised, but it's really just that simple. All you have to do is leave your computer or what device ever you use on overnight, and basically I choose to use an auto clicker just in case, because there is an automatic rejoin system, but it's not always super reliable, so I just would be careful on how you AFK overnight. Okay, let's get started with tip number 2, and that would be quests, achievements, and merchants. So basically, these 3 things, but all fit into the same category as like quests or like adventure, where you have to do something in order to collect it, but like it is not that hard as people think it is to get potions from them. As you know, from quests you can get a bounded potion from playing in Null Biome, and if you complete all 3 you get 15 potion chests. There is a bug where you can actually get 19 sometimes, and potion chests, you usually are able to get a heavenly potion with that, and that is what it helps out with. And for achievements, there is a ton of achievements that you can do. For example, let's see here. There can be, these are potion chests. Here we go. When is payday? Perfect attendance award. Not that hard, just need to play consistently. Day 150, yeah, that's really good. And then finally, let's see, merchants. Yes. If you haven't seen, we have Mari here. Mari can sometimes have void coins for you to purchase, and then with those void coins, you can just purchase a Oblivion potion from Jester. So that's a potion. You can also get heavenly potions from the Jester for pretty cheap, only 1,000 merchant of his type of currency. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, his currency, it's pretty cheap. And for example, Fischl is probably the best option, as Fischl is always there when you need it. and like sometimes it can have legendaries, mythics, it can have godlike potions, oblivion potions, bounded potions, heavenly potions, all of the major four. And that would probably be it for tip number 2. So let's move on for one of the final ones. Alright, so number 3, my final tip would probably, no, it's definitely going to be events. So basically, events are, for example, the Easter update with Lime. Why does she low-key look like Minnie Mouse? Alright, so as you can see, you can purchase a heavenly potion for 12,000 and you can get up to 20 of them, which is insanely good because it is not that hard to get Easter points. An oblivion potion for 48,000 and basically 30,000 for a godlike, because these 3 are what is required to make a godlike. So that's how I got 2 of my godlike potions. And the next thing I'm going to talk about in events, for example, this Easter update, is eggs. You can get random potion eggs, and that is how I got one of my godlikes, actually. It's pretty rare, but not impossible. So there are random eggs that can spawn across the map, and there's a small chance that you get a potion egg. And if you open that in your inventory, then there's a chance that you can get something good. So I'm just going to use mine. We have a random egg, a potion egg, zombie potion. As you can see, the chili potion and a random egg. This can give you anything. And as you can see, I got a potion egg for me to open. And we got a zombie potion. Not the greatest, but it is what it is. And that's it for number 3. Just do events. There's always Halloween events. There's most likely an event. Oh, and the season pass too. So, yeah. This is a personal section of mine, but basically, I haven't included it in this because I wasn't originally going to, but it is actually pretty good for overnight. It's an addition for AFKing overnight, and that would be fishing. Now, you may wonder, how would you fish when you're not at your computer or your device? Because you need to actively be there to reel in fish, but thankfully, that's why we have macros that a ton of people use for this, and it really just honestly helps out a lot. And that is how I have been able, that's how I've been able to get a few things, but I haven't done it in a while, so I actually advise you do that when you AFK overnight. It could just help a lot with that. And that's it for that personal section. Okay, this will be the final part of the video. As I said, now that we've covered all of that stuff, it's time for the final part of the video. I will be popping 11 heavenlies, 7 bound potions, and 3 godlikes. As you can see, we have all of those here. I already popped all of these potions, so I can just go ahead and pop one of these. We will definitely need an incense burner, portable device, and Stella candle. This buff line is so big. I got myself a lucky penny. And let's go use these. Snowflakes. So many buffs. Let's use these. And then we'll save this stuff for later. Alright, let's just use them now. So 7 bounds. 3 godlikes. Oh my god, it goes out of the screen. Holy moly. Alright. So, we should probably turn the auto roll off. That would not be good. Buffs enabled. Alright, first one. Let's go. Maybe a Sharkin. It might be harnessed actually. Let's look at these. Nautilus lost. Alright, last godlike. 3, 2, 1. Dang. This looks like it's not lullaby exact. It might be a lullaby. I don't know. Oh, Aquaria? Wait, this looks tough. Okay, let's do the rest of bounds. This is it Kuzanite? Oh no, it's Starborn. Alright, 3 more bounds. Just an undefined. This is not undefined actually. Wait. Yeah, I don't think it's undefined. Oh. Flora Forest. Whoa. Alright. 2 more bounds. Hopefully we can get another global, because I desperately need one. Galaxy. Alright. Last bound. Ooh. This just looks like virtual worldwide. I think. Yeah, I'd say virtual worldwide. Yep. Alright. 4 more heavenlies. That is terrible. Three more. Dang it. Please just give me a global. We can't only get Maelstrom. I already have it. Alright, 2 more. Dang. These low-key buns. Apotheus. Alright, 1 more. Please. Last one magic. Dang. This looks like another Starborn. Not too bad, but we could have done better. So, that will be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. It took a little bit for me to make. I'm not gonna ask for you guys to like or sub or anything like that, but I just hope that y'all enjoyed this video. So, goodbye.